is a mystery out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. A 5-year-old child, Prince McCree, found dead, and a homicide investigation is underway as they're trying to figure out what happened to this 5-year-old whose disappearance recently led to a harrowing discovery. The young boy was found lifeless in a dumpster just a mile away from his home in the Uptown neighborhood of Milwaukee. Milwaukee police swiftly launched a homicide investigation aiming to uncover the circumstances surrounding Prince's death. And present authorities are working to determine the cause of the young boy's untimely demise, but there's so many questions. As the investigation unfolds, 2 individuals have been taken into custody by the Milwaukee police. Among them are a 27-year-old man and a 15-year-old boy, both considered persons of interest in this deeply distressing case. The exact relationship between these individuals and Prince McCree's family remains unclear. Local state Senator LaTanya Johnson, also a neighbor of the McCree family, expressed the shock and sorrow gripping the community. She disclosed that Prince's parents spent a sleepless night knocking on doors in the neighborhood, desperately seeking any information that could lead to their son's safe return. They were distraught, Senator Johnson said. It was a shock. The neighborhood is relatively quiet. You don't see a lot of police activity. We knew it was something serious. The community rallied behind the McCree family after Prince was reported missing on Wednesday of last week. A critically missing alert was issued to media outlets emphasizing the urgency of the situation. What does a critically missing alert mean?
I don't know.
Is that an Amber Alert? Did they issue an Amber Alert, or is this critically missing like a different thing that is, I don't know. Because it seems like it means
that they are in that somehow they might be I don't know.
We have the Amber system. Why don't we just fucking use it when we can and stop calling things different things and confusing people on? It's like when weather forecasters decide they're going to make up new watches and warnings and start setting them out. Hey, it's a lightning warning. There's no fucking such thing as a lightning warning, you idiot. Mm-hmm. And then people, then the more weird warnings you send out, the more people are going to be like not taking the real ones seriously.
Yeah.
Critically missing alert. Okay, maybe that.
I don't know what the difference is here. I'm trying to look it up and I'm not finding it. So maybe an Amber Alert is maybe somebody who's a little older but yet still a child. And I mean, who knows?
They're only
maybe
5.
It's an age issue.
It's 5. You don't have to be a baby. You can be under the age of 18 for an Amber Alert. Marie Searle, cousin of Prince's mother, spoke fondly of the 5-year-old, saying he was just the sweetest little boy. She shared that Prince adored his siblings, had a deep love for learning superheroes, and was enchanted by the popular children's song, Baby Shark. Additionally, Prince had recently lost his second baby tooth. In memory of Prince McCree, who had just started elementary school, a vigil is being organized by the community to honor his memory and support the grieving family. This is crazy. So the kid where did he disappear from?
I didn't really see the rest of the story about how this all came about. Was he like out in the yard? Was he leaving school? I have no idea.
That would be the big question.
You know, I can't imagine. He just started school. So his classmates, how do you explain to them that one of your classmates is dead and he was killed?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, how do you do that without absolutely traumatizing these kids for the rest of their lives?
I don't think you do. I don't think you necessarily need to go into that classroom and say he was dead or found dead. I think that's just going to create more trauma than good. I think, you know, it's like kids disappear from school a lot because they move to another school, another neighborhood and all that. And it's never really addressed much. But I think that would be something that more so probably the parents take on if they want to try and explain that. And I'm sure the kids will talk. They're kids. But I don't know. I don't know how you would handle something like that, because some will be able to handle it better than others. And if you're not there one-on-one with each kid when that news is delivered, you can mess some kids up, especially if they go home and don't have the greatest of support systems to try and explain this sort of shit. That could just send somebody down a spiral. That's why I think you got to kind of handle it. Handle that one-on-one. But God, that would be horrifying of finding out that that's where your son ended up. Very bizarre one out of Milwaukee. All right. Hey, check us out on Instagram. Check us out on YouTube. We got a full video there for you of our interviews, Hidden Killers with Tony Bruschi, Hidden Killers Pod on YouTube to check all of that out and get even some of the stuff in advance over there, even beyond the podcast. So do check that out.
Want to listen ad-free? Want advanced access to all of our interviews before anyone else?
Become a True Crime Today Premium Plus subscriber on Apple Podcasts.
You get every episode commercial-free.
So you can binge on true crime
until you can binge no more.
Search True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts now, or go to our podcast page and sign up now.
More of the Hidden Killers podcast next.